Heed well, listeners, for this world is darkness and pain. From the ice-capped mountains of Jotunheim to the untamed steppes in all their wild splendor. From shrouded Ophir, where dark creatures perform darker rites, to civilized lands like Argos and Zamar, where humans seek diversions, while their petty rulers wage endless war upon one another. The Stygian blackness of night encroaches from all sides, but some there are who stand against it. For revenge, for power, for bloodlust, or for principle. They bring their steel against this world. Throk of the wild barbarians, Arven of the Shadar Kai, Daro the Faceless One, and Raylan, the Promised One, Herald of Zelios. Against all they survey, these four will prevail. Or they will perish.
I'm not anymore. Now I'm in it.
Welcome to Shadows of Archonia, our weekly 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons game. I am Steve Boshear. I'll be your dungeon master for this evening.
And I'm Joshua. I'll be playing Throk.
And I'm Alan. I'm going to be playing Raylan tonight.
Carolyn, I'm playing Oven.
Matt and I'm playing Daro.
Guys, I think that was the best one yet.
Yes!
There was like nobody lost their place. It was great.
We rehearsed many times
We're
while
on
we
it.
were not looking.
We're on it, guys. We're on it. Now I've broken the magic. All right. So, if you've never watched our stream before, we play 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons. This is episode 41. We are on every Friday night at 8:30 p.m. Pacific time on Twitch. And you can catch our back episodes on YouTube. If you were watching just a few minutes ago, you saw our intro with music by J-Man at OurMusicBox. Check him out, support him on YouTube. OurMusicBox is the name of his YouTube channel. Lots of great music on there that is free to use with credit in all your creative projects. Hello, Canuck. Canuck has appeared in the chat. Welcome. Canuck is a good friend of the show. Has his own show, actually. What it was, Mimics and Monstrosities, I think is the name of the channel. Check out Canuck's channel too.
Oh.
I don't know that's
plug your channel.
Yeah, I don't know it's his channel, but he's on it. And what was I was talking about the intro. Yeah, so the music and then the voiceover by Alexander George M.S, who is another friend of the show, who was good enough to provide his awesome accent and inflections for our opening narration. The artwork in the intro is by yours truly. I do character portraits for D&D and other RPG characters. I do take commissions. So you can find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram as Mighty Works Character Portraits, or on ArtStation under my real name, Steve Boshear. If you'd like to see your character or party rendered in my style, hit me up and let's talk. I have, let me pull up this. This is a little more recent. I think my skills have improved even since I've done that animated intro, so this one's better, I think. Anyway, what was I going to say? The Dark Arts Player's Companion. If you have watched our show before, you know that we make heavy use of a third-party 5th edition supplement called the Dark Arts Player's Companion. It is by a Reddit user named JonoMan3000. He does lots of supplements for 5th edition, including the currently in progress Blazing Dawn Player's Companion, but we don't use that one. We use Dark Arts. It is full of new races for the players, new character classes for every class in the player's handbook, new spells, and new monsters. All of them are very Dark Arts themed. A lot of hemomancy, which is blood magic, and the like. We have 3 of our 4 player characters using either a race or a subclass or both from that book, and it is free on the internet in PDF form. We have a great printout of it supplied by one of our viewers, but it is free for you to download and make use of. I highly recommend you check it out, and I highly recommend you check out JonoMan3000 and his Patreon, because he, like I said, makes a lot of great content for 5th edition, and it's easier for him to do it if he continues to get some support. So that's it for our credits. This is episode 41 of our show. Yeah, I know. We're like a real show now with that many episodes.
Yeah.
I mean, not with, our production values or our content, but with our episode count, we're great.
Look, we just haven't sold out yet, okay?
Yeah, I know. When did we get to do that?
I don't know. Somebody sponsor us.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not really picky.
No, we're really not. Like, if we could just get a little studio, just one little studio, maybe a lot of lights and sound people, that'd be great. Someone to run the stream that's not currently DMing the game, be awesome.
A wardrobe to remind me whether I've worn this shirt yet last week or not.
Yeah, not last week, but probably recently.
Probably.
Yeah. So that's us. When we last left off, you guys were traversing Jotunheim. You had finally reached the mysterious hidden land of Jotunheim high in the mountains, where giants were said to dwell, and almost immediately upon arrival got into a fight with some giants and their abominable yeti. You slew them. Well, no, one of the hill giants lived. And then you were met by a stone giant who took you deep underground to the library of Gravenhollow, where you learned some possibly useful information about past, present, and future from the librarians there, and where Darrow took on the form of some sort of cat monk person that he saw while down there. A form which I believe Darrow is still wearing, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
As long as we're in the cold, I'm wearing it.
I want to make sure that when we enter a city, we have to ask if people react.
Oh, people react to you guys all the time.
I know, but even more so because of what Darrow is in right now.
Yeah.
Is even more so.
Well, we'll see. We'll see if he continues to wear that form by the next time you're in a city. But when last we left you guys, you had again exited the caverns beneath Jotunheim to stand atop the mountains, and you were pointed up a steep, freezing mountain pass towards Jotunheim proper. And as you began to traverse this pass, you came through deeper and deeper snow, colder and colder temperatures, until at last you were forced to make camp, and then were attacked by several werewolves and a werebear, all of whom you dispatched. But it is now just after that event. Raylan is in Raylan form, Darrow is in cat monk form, and you've all just defeated some lycanthropes. So what are you going to do?
Well, I've already made the hut out of their...
Yeah,
that's right. Yeah, you made the
sleep
hut.
and then
Yeah.
woke up. So it's actually the next morning, and we were freezing,
Yeah.
if I remember correctly.
Yeah. You Well, I don't remember if we actually got to the next morning, but that is definitely what's
Okay.
going to happen.
Yeah.
It is the next morning now, and you are indeed freezing cold.
We take that
Any
long
ideas
rest.
for warmth?
Yeah, you guys did get a long rest. Because of the interruption during your night, you had to sleep a little bit later to get the long rest, so it's mid-morning now.
Yeah, it would have been nice if those guys kept their fur.
I mean, we still have our fur, right? That we're
Yeah, you
wearing?
guys are wearing your furs, yes, but it's getting so cold now that you're starting to feel it even under your furs.
Did we decide to continue forward to Jotunheim, or
Yeah, we were going higher towards the Rock and Erie.
Yeah. Going to see something.
all right? I look over to Daro and ask where to.
Why do I know all of a sudden?
Because you're the traveler guy.
That's true. Can I tell how far we are from the top, from where we're at?
Actually, you cannot, because in the morning here, there's heavy fog. Actually, being up in a mountain, it's more like you're inside the cloud. But looking up the slope, you cannot see the end of it.
I'm gonna ask Avin. Avin, can you send Braun up and see if he can see where we are?
Sure, I could indeed do that.
I mean, it's not like we're gonna die or anything.
You guys are super bad at dying, for the record. That's already been proven.
No, I
Yeah,
don't know. We went down a couple times.
And yet never died.
Well,
Throck
Oh.
died, but like for a second.
Rock died.
Yeah.
Closest
It's just
to death.
bad at it. He's just bad at dying. You keep trying, you can't seem to do it.
Yep.
I mean, sure, I can most certainly send Braun up. Have him have a look-see.
Okay. So, Braun will fly up the slope.
Well, I was thinking straight up above the clouds.
Well, if he's going to go above the clouds, he's not going to be able to see much other than clouds when he looks down.
Okay, fair.
He can see, off to the sides, he can see more mountain peaks. In basically every direction except south, there are mountain peaks as far as he can see. Some poking above the clouds, which is how you know. But other than that, all he can see is the clouds.
All right, so then let's have him go up the mountain.
All right. So he'll swoop down through the clouds again, returning past your general location to basically fly straight up the pass you guys are currently walking up. What he sees is that several miles onward, this pass continues, and it is steep upwards for a good mile and a half from where you are, and then it kind of levels out. As he continues flying, he notices that in some places there are tracks as of very large animals, but most of it is flat, undisturbed snow. And finally, after several miles, you're not even sure how far, the pass seems to dead end into a cliff face.
Excellent.
I will need now for Braun to make a perception check.
How does one do that?
Look at the bird's stats and roll perception. If he doesn't have a perception skill listed, then it is wisdom.
Is your familiar the same as a regular?
Yes. So whatever the stats for a raven say.
He's a tiny beast.
Yeah,
So you said perception?
correct. So he's got +5 to perception.
Yeah. Why do I have 3d20s there? 5. 12.
Okay. So, as Braun is turning around, he sees just in time, just before it hits him, a boulder about 3 times the size of himself, sailing through the air directly at him. Braun may make a dexterity saving throw to see if he avoids it.
Okay.
A boulder.
He is not gonna avoid it, I think.
Okay.
That is a 7.
Braun is going to take 14 bludgeoning damage from the boulder, smacking him in flight.
Oh,
Braun is probably going down.
Yeah.
Because Braun only has,
1.
yeah, 1 hit point.
no.
Well, it was just a familiar. You can make a new Braun.
Can we summon new Braun?
Yeah, you can resummon Braun. He's technically not really a raven. He's just more banished than dead. But you can bring him back later. He is gone, and you see this boulder flying through the air through his eyes, and then smack, and you are back to being Oven and using your own senses.
Fantastic. Which direction was the boulder coming from?
It was coming from roughly north, the direction of the cliff face.
Okay. So I'm going to relay all of this information. Including, there's probably someone on top of that cliff.
Did you see who?
Nope.
How big was the boulder?
Well, Braun being about this big with his wingspan, the boulder was about 3 times that.
That's a pretty big boulder to be flying through the air.
Yes, it
On
was
its own.
sailing quite quickly.
Well, at least we know it's there now.
The
Let's,
boulder?
No, whatever threw the boulder, so he won't be caught off guard at least.
Yeah. And that's about 1.5 miles away, you said, Steve?
It was several miles. That happened when he reached the end and was turning around to come back. About 1.5 miles is where the slope levels off, but then the pass continues on after that for several more miles.
Well, how important is this journey, Throck, to you?
I mean, you know, maybe somebody was just playing catch.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So, you know, sometimes out back home, you know, we'd pick up big things and throw them at each other. And, you know, it'd be, you know, what do you do when you have nothing else to do? So maybe whoever that is just doesn't have anything to do.
I think you're right, Throck.
Yeah.
Seems like a pretty big boulder even for you, Throck. But we'll go if you want to go.
I mean, I could probably catch it.
Somebody's keyboard is louder than their voice.
Sorry, just we're flying to the GF right now. I'm telling you, I'm playing.
She doesn't know by now? It's been a year.
She actually does know. I'm telling her, and she's saying, "Tell them I said hi."
Sure she did.
Yeah.
That's
the,
true.
real, the real girl.
I
You're
can
a
show you the log
terrible
right now.
liar.
I can show you the
You're
log.
a terrible. No,
I
you're
can
a
show
terrible
you-
liar.
I can
Alan's
screenshot my screen right now.
Alan's girlfriend
Pay
is
attention to the
pretend
stream.
for everyone. Yeah. The less you pay attention to the stream, the more we're gonna make fun of you.
Like I'm paying attention to the stream instead of replying.
I can't guarantee that.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
All right.
What are you guys up to?
So yeah, I think we should keep
Yeah,
going.
we should-
I mean,
We should go play catch.
Let's go play catch.
Yeah, let's go play catch.
I turned to Oven and I'm like, kind of under my breath, I'm like, it's a wonder they actually all survived. Referring to their people.
Yeah.
Throck, you hear a voice in your head saying, "Huh. Actually, you didn't all survive. Actually,
Yeah.
most of you didn't."
yeah, there was a lot of not surviving happening.
Yeah, and Zayla or Raylan, you're gonna hear in your head, "Yes, I suspect there is a very good reason why the Ermin live in only one small area of this world. There aren't enough of them to fill any other countries."
Oh, but Rain says that there'll probably be enough soon though. They just got a new queen, so
Oh yes, I was learning about that from your other self in here.
Mhm.
It seems a very interesting development.
yeah, I'm actually looking forward to it. Anyway, let's go play catch.
Let's go.
I'm miserably trudging through the snow.
Yeah, you all are. This snow is getting to the point where it's knee deep. It's pretty loose on the top couple of feet. The snow is actually deeper than knee deep, but that's just as far as you sink because underneath that it's packed.
Awesome.
Yeah. And fortunately for you guys, it's not currently snowing very much. There's, the occasional flake in the air. But it does start to pick up with the wind. And as you guys try to progress upwards, I will need you all to make a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution.
Do I get advantage
Yes.
because of the fur?
That's what I'm
The
good
extra
at.
layer of fur?
No, the furs allowed you to wait this long to have to make the save.
All right. Not the furs, the additional fur that I turned into the cat for.
No.
Okay, fine. I tried.
It was a
No,
good
that
effort.
was a good thing to ask.
Oh,
I wouldn't.
wiener.
I'll tell you what. Throck and Darrow can add 1 to their roll for the fur.
Okay.
Can I just change into like a bear?
Yeah?
This is Constitution.
For what, an hour?
That's fine. It just means that it's actually, what level am I? 8? It's 4 hours.
Oh, 4 hours, really?
Yeah, it's half my level.
Okay. So you may also add 1. And you'll make the Constitution save with the stats of a bear. So,
I got
Let me see what the
14 with
stats
the
of a
plus
bear
1.
are.
okay. What was that, Darrow?
I got 14.
Okay, so you're feeling pretty cold, but you're not suffering any ill effects. Throck?
24.
Oh, he's warm.
You're not. You haven't noticed. You're too entertained by the snow itself to notice the cold.
This stuff is weird.
Raylan.
So I just got a crit. 26.
Okay, you are warmed by a mysterious fire from inside.
Whoa.
Those of you near Raylan can actually see little whiffs of smoke occasionally coming off of him. And Throck, you can smell sulfur as Raylan refuses to freeze.
Ray looks around and I'm just like, man, are you guys hot? Feels kind of hot.
Yeah.
Are you on fire?
And Bear?
Bear is a 20.
Okay, everybody's doing fine. You're all actually
That's okay.
clustering up near Raylan for the extra heat as he
Yeah.
walks.
Just not behind him.
There we go.
You don't want to be downwind.
Yeah.
And Raylan, you hear in your head, does anyone else smell brimstone? So now I will have all of you do a perception check.
Perceiving.
6.
Oh, nat 20.
Oh,
Nice.
For a total of
I didn't get that far. 23.
okay. Raylan,
14.
Avin,
Hang on. I have to look up the stats again.
Bear.
Burr.
Yeah.
Which
Just Bear.
is actually funny because that's what I call my wife.
14.
Bear.
Sarah Bear, yes. Usually shortened
Aw.
to just Bear.
Oh, cute.
What was it?
14.
14. Okay. Are you a black bear?
I am a brown bear.
Ah. So, Throck is distracted by the snow and therefore is surprised. The rest of you are not surprised. So, Throck, you're going to fail to
Yeah, what?
act. You're going to be surprised for one round.
Okay.
Everybody roll initiative.
I wish
Ooh.
I got to use that first roll for initiative. All right. Not as good, but still good, decent. 16.
Throck,
14.
Raylan,
12.
Bear.
18.
Bear. Bear.
Bart.
Okay.
Bear.
All even, I'll go down by 2.
And one more. Throck, roll me a d6, please.
5.
You said 5?
Yep. 5.
Okay. All right.
You said a D6, right?
I did say a d6.
Okay.
That was your random encounter roll to see how bad this is going to be,
Great.
since you were the one not paying
No.
attention.
Don't know whether that's good or bad.
No, you don't. Hey, Kaneko, thank you for hosting.
Yay.
Oh, yay. My friend Kaneko's here. Nice.
Yeah.
Hey,
I think
Kaneko.
at this point he's our friend Kaneko.
Yeah.
Nice.
He belongs to all of us, Alan. You can't hug him.
So, you guys are up past the tree line at this point. You passed that shortly after waking this morning. You are now above where any plant life is growing at all in the freezing temperatures on the mountain peaks. And as you are passing, you're heading this direction in your quest. And once again, you are beset by werewolves.
Oh, no.
What's with all these werewolves?
I don't know.
You sound like Jerry Seinfeld. What's with all these werewolves?
What is the deal with that?
What's the deal with all these werewolves?
Yeah.
I
So
don't see anything.
the first thing, yeah, no, you don't. The first thing is, hold on, I'm going to tilt this up a little so you can see. There's 4 of them. They come off from the sides of the pass here as you're passing between these 2 ice walls, and 3 in front of you, 1 behind. And Thrak, you don't see them right away. But Oven, you may now act
As a bear?
as a bear.
Yes.
Hey.
I didn't really dig out a bear mini, but you can just use that one.
Well, I guess I am going to go ahead and do a multi-attack on the closest werewolf.
Rawr. Do your thing.
Let's see. So 16 and a 24 to hit.
Yeah, you got him.
For both of them?
Yeah.
Okay. 1d8 plus 4. So 8 on. Sorry, this is taking forever. So 8 on the bite.
Okay.
And 2d6 4. Oh my god. And 14 on the claws.
Ooh, nice. So you see these werewolves coming and immediately leap into action, practically, well, nearly gutting this one before he has a chance to even attack. But it is now the werewolf's turn. So he's going to respond with first a bite. 17 to hit.
Yep.
And then the claws, 15 to hit.
Yep.
Okay, so for the bite, you're going to take 6 piercing.
Okay.
For the claws,
I need a calculator. For the claws.
7 slashing. And then I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, hang on. This was a mistake.
Steak?
I said this was a mistake.
You can use the bear's con.
Yeah, I know. But having to do actual math since I am in a completely different form. Horrific. Alright, so con save. I am taking forever with this round and I apologize.
No
I
pressure.
don't need to do math. What?
14.
Okay, so this werewolf bites you, but his claws don't really sink in that deep, thanks to your thick bear hide, and you avoid whatever it is that these werewolves keep trying to do to you. Now we have 3 more werewolves. So this one's going to charge Thrak, who is not paying attention.
What? Huh?
Yeah. Bite, hits. Claws also hit. So again, it's going to be 6 piercing, or 6 piercing and 7 slashing.
All right. And some unreasonable 19 or something on that con save.
All right.
So what'd you say? 6 and 7?
Yeah.
And
Total of 13.
okie doke.
Okay. So Throck manages to avoid that. Well, not the damage, but the other part. And here comes this guy for Daro. Whiffs it, crit fail.
Nice.
And then the other one also misses. So Daro's getting lucky over there. The thing
He's
is,
still pretty limber in this cat form.
yeah, he's
Yeah.
really confused by your cat, your feline nature. This guy's gonna jump onto the ice and down and run for Raylan.
Okay.
Okay, that's almost a crit, but it's 23 to hit for the bite and 20 to hit for the claws. So you're going to take 6 piercing and 7 slashing, just like they did.
6 piercing and 7 slashing.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And now make your con save.
I'm going to use a luck on that one. Hold on, let me mark it off.
You know who else had the lucky feat?
Who?
Radomir Utgast.
Oh yeah, it's the
Yeah.
best.
This is very familiar to him.
Does he feel
Okay,
extra
so-
lucky inside his head?
So 10. First roll was a 2. This one was a 4.
Okay. Your Constitution modifier is 6?
Yep,
What?
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense. Oh, for your save.
for my save.
You
Yeah.
have proficiency in con saves? Oh, yeah, okay.
Yep.
Um,
I'm proficient in con and charisma.
Well, it wasn't enough. This creature comes at you, slashes you with its claws, and then sinks its teeth into your shoulder. And you feel this black, dark energy seeping into your body. And you can tell, even as the heat that was keeping you warm kind of snuffs out from the pain, you can tell that the darkness that lives within you has been joined now by a new darkness that intertwines with it. And as this
Oh, boy.
happens, you hear Radomir Utgast going, "This is just getting very complicated." And that's that. So now it is Daro's turn.
Okay.
Bad luck
So-
did not help me.
I'm gonna use. I'm gonna turn to my friends and call upon the help of Arathis to bless Oven, me, and you're Raylan or Zalios right now?
He's Raylan.
Whatever.
Raylan.
Raylan. So, any attack roll or saving throw you do before the spell ends, you can add a d4.
Okay.
Wow, that would have been
God,
cool
this is-
1 round ago.
Yeah.
Well,
So
I didn't get a
complicated.
turn 1 round ago.
yeah.
All right, and for my bonus action, I'm going to turn to the werewolf that attacked Throck, and I'm going to use my vow of enmity, so I have advantage on him,
Okay.
and that will be my turn.
Okay. What does Vow and Enmity do? Just advantage and that's it?
I have advantage on attack rolls against, for 1 minute. Let me read the,
Okay.
that's all.
Well, Throck, you're surprised. Otherwise, it would be your turn right now. Raylan, it's yours.
Okay.
Throg barely noticed that he got hit.
Yeah, you're like, ah, what? Ah, come on.
Man. So do that darkness that I feel. Does it have like some sort of like shape to it or
Your sense of it is that it's spread out from the bite wound through your whole being, and in the way that you're always aware of Zalios sort of lurking inside you, you also feel as though this darkness kind of snaked out into a tendril that intertwined with the darkness of Zalios.
why does this keep happening to me?
I don't know.
It's like I just got rid of one. Now I feel like I got another one. Raylan says to himself.
Well, it's your turn.
Yeah, I'm just trying to decide how. It's just 4 of them right now.
Yeah.
You know what? What the hell? Let's give it a shot. I'm going to use a new spell from the Dark Arts Companion, 4th level,
Ooh.
called Rend Shadows.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I choose up to 4 creatures within range, and each creature has their own shadows forcibly ripped from their bodies,
Okay.
conjuring a shadow in an unoccupied space next to them. As long as the shadow is separate from their body, they do not cast a shadow, and a shadow is created through the spell, reforms with its host when it drops to 0. But basically, they're fighting their own shadows right now.
Okay. I'll be right back. I
Nice.
gotta get some minis.
I actually wanted to save this for when Daro to rip out Daro's shadow from his own body, but
Wow.
I'll wait for another day for that.
Some friend you are.
Yeah, it doesn't work out.
We're
for
all
me,
gonna
that's
fight
that.
each other at one point or another. You know
At
it's
one
coming.
point, yeah.
Yeah. You gotta save that one trump card.
Yeah. I just wanted you to be like, I'm fighting my own shadow. What the hell?
That would have been amazing, actually.
Yeah.
When are we gonna do a battle royale session?
One of these days.
I mean, Steve tried to turn you against us last time.
Well, and the other time, I guess there's always been a 3 on Throck, but there's never been a.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, at this point, a 3 on Throck is. Now that I have polymorph.
So it says I roll
Now that I
initiative
have
for the
polymorph.
shadows as a group,
Sorry.
which has its own turn.
Yes. Please roll that now. Actually, I have the shadow stat block, so I will roll it. And I will go ahead and control the shadows as well. Okay.
All right. But
I loved that spell, by the way. It's so fun.
But do they get to make saves?
yeah, they're their own separate entities.
No, I mean the creature, the werewolves. Do they get to make a save to avoid the spell?
Well, you know which spell I'm trying to use.
Yeah, I'm
Oh
reading.
no! They can't make a save. It just happens.
Wow.
I literally ripped their shadows out of their bodies.
Yep,
Forced-
confirmed. Okay. So you
Can you describe how I did it, please?
Absolutely. So as this creature bites you, and
I feel
you feel this darkness coming in. You get so angry and agonized from the pain that you take your bare hand and shoot it down to the ground. Now you guys are not only in broad daylight, but in a completely white landscape. So really, the only place to find a shadow is directly underneath these creatures' feet. So you shoot your hand down into the freezing snow where this thing's legs are, and when you yank your arm up, you're holding the blackness of its shadow. And as you do it in sync with your motion, the other three all come up, and the werewolves all yell in pain as their shadows are ripped away from their bodies. And then you just throw it on the ground, and all four of them form up into exact copies of the werewolves, and are now ready to fight them.
Okay.
So before you do that, however, or even while you're doing that, you guys all feel the ground start to shake and shudder, as with heavy footsteps of a large creature.
Oh, okay.
Until another werewolf appears. This one, just a moment. Sorry, I lost track of myself for a moment. This one is huge. Its fur is white and with like blue highlights, and it is sorry. I have another creature coming up, and I am losing track of my own.
No worries.
It's been a long week.
Take your time.
It's been a long week, guys.
Take your time.
Okay, so you guys are, occupied with these werewolves when the ground starts shaking, and then this new creature steps out. It looks like them in shape, but in size, it's about 20 feet tall. And it steps out. This miniature is not really representative. It steps out on top of the hillside that you're walking next to, and then jumps down, landing in front of you. And it is, like I said, white furred with blue highlights and gigantic claws. Each hand is almost as big as Oven. Not right now,
Dang.
but regular Oven.
Mm.
And it looks really hungry. It kind of has crazy eyes, like really wide and bloodshot, constant snarling drool. There are actually icicles hanging from its fur under its mouth from the constant drool. And it will now take its turn. It has a great axe in its hand, by the way. I forgot to mention that. And it's going to charge Oven.
Because of course it is.
Yeah, well, you're the closest. Here he comes. Great axe for 27
Yep.
and 27.
Yep.
They each do 25 slashing damage for a total of 50.
Okay. So that's 29. So Oven is no longer a bear. And 4.
Okay, so it has jumped off of the hillside, landed over there in front of all of you, bellowed at the sky with its ferocious roar, and come charging at the bear with 2 great swings of its axe. By the time it yanks its axe away, the bear has changed shape back into Oven, and it yanks the blade of its axe out of your actual body. And how hurt are you now?
I'm about halfway done.
All right.
No.
Well, that is it.
Oh, the damage carries over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Once the bear's hit points are used up, any excess damage carries over.
Wow.
So, she does get extra hit points for wild shaping, but not enough. That's its turn. And now the shadows get to go.
Get him.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Let's go.
Okay. So each one is going to do a strength drain attack.
Mm-hmm.
Starting with this one. That's a hit.
Yes.
So he's going to take
Nice.
9 necrotic. And then his strength score is going to be reduced by 3.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
That's
So
good.
that werewolf that werewolf is now only going to get a +1 to hit.
Oh, let's go.
This guy's going next. He crit fails. This guy, it's 15. Actually, that's a hit, I think. Yeah, it's a hit. So he's gonna do 9. Oh yeah, okay.
You okay, Matt?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what to do.
And his strength score is reduced by 2.
Nice.
Now the one over there by Alvin. Crits. Gonna do
Yeah.
18.
Yeah.
Nice.
Cutting that werewolf's hit points in half. And reducing its strength score by 3. So these 3 of those werewolves will now not be hitting as hard.
The shadows are doing work.
Yeah.
Shadows
Yep,
are doing work.
that's good stuff.
Yeah, they are. That is cool, and almost as cool as this thing. As you guys are focused on these werewolves, you suddenly hear a hiss from behind as a creature, which is a kind of a bluish white color, but had been blending in with the ice wall, suddenly detaches from it and leaps for Raylan's back.
Ooh,
Oh
boy.
Jesus!
It is like an ice-colored lizard, and it's going to do a series of attacks.
Wow, did that just appear? Man,
It was there on the wall but hidden.
damn.
It's gonna do
I didn't even get like a...
4 claw attacks and a bite.
Wow.
It's gonna do only one of the 4 bite attacks is gonna hit.
Wow.
So that's gonna be
Super lucky.
for only one of the 4 claw attacks is gonna hit. It's 8 piercing, and then the bite is a crit fail. So
Super lucky, guys.
Yeah, it did-
Super lucky.
it missed you as you ducked down to yank up that shadow. Its claws sailed
Jesus.
right over your shoulder as you were down
Jesus.
there. You are now flanked by the werewolf and the salamander.
What was the total damage again?
Just 8.
Okay.
All right.
Wait, Matt, did you heal me with that thing you gave me, or was it just a?
It's just add a 1d4 to your attack rolls or saving throws.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Now, technically,
Well, yeah. Now that there's all these extra dudes, I would wish I did a different spell, but
well,
It's
4
okay.
of these extra dudes are on your side.
true.
Yeah, and these guys are actually technically the title characters of the show. Not you. Okay, so Oven, you are up again. Skull person.
Yeah, Skull Person is gonna go ahead and summon 8 wolves.
Woo! Got them ready. Well, not totally ready, but I have the case here.
Yeah.
1.
That's good.
You should always have Raylan's shadows, my shadow, and her wolves pretty much ready to go.
Yep.
Well, your Shadow Daro gets kept in the box next to your regular mini, so he is always ready.
Yes.
So I got 4 wolves. I assume these wolves are all coming to the enemies nearest you.
Ye sure are.
6, 7, 8. Are we doing all of them on the giant one, or 4 and 4?
5 and 3.
All right.
5 on the giant.
They're going to
They're so small.
Little ankle biters.
Yeah. All chihuahuas.
So that's 5. And here are the 3. Anything else on your turn before the wolves go?
I mean, I guess I could also. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and dire wolf it.
Oh. Yourself?
Yep.
They give you a little more HP.
Yeah.
All right.
Basically, your job now is just to stay alive.
Yeah, basically.
Let the wolves do all the damage.
This is the most shifting thing done consecutively in a while.
Yeah.
All right.
Desperate times.
Indeed.
Time for the wolves. Let's get those attack rolls.
Okay. Hang on. Wolf. Wolfie. So I've got 8 of them up, right?
Yeah.
Oh. D20. 2, 3, 4, 5. So 19, 22. So 22,
Okay.
21,
All right.
21,
Okay.
18, 17.
All hit.
2, 3. And then
Wow. It's
And then 18, 19, 20, 22, 13, and then the other one probably doesn't hit.
Okay. All right. So all 5 of the ones on the giant werewolf hit. So let's roll damage for those.
Okay. Hit that. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 10, 16. Math. Oops. Uh, 40.
40 total damage?
Yep.
Okay.
And if he needs to make the strength save.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Get him.
Get him, boys!
Five strength saves. Okay. Well. What's the DC on the strength saves?
11.
Okay, it's always 11. I never remember. This one landed cocked. He passes all of them.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, these wolves are leaping and grabbing his legs and sharing bites of his Achilles tendons, and he's just kind of shaking them and kicking them off. So let's do the other two that hit the werewolf.
Okay.
Damn, dude.
Sorry, I know this is taking forever.
No, please.
It's valuable to your teammates. I'm sure they don't mind.
Yeah,
Yes.
I mean,
Don't mind at
not
all.
die.
12.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not doing nothing.
And also
What's
the
snow?
rank.
Snow.
Prone. All right. Good job, wolves. Now the werewolf stands up. And he's going for, I guess he's going to start with wolf number 8, the one who missed him. Bite attack misses. Claw attack misses. I'll come back over here. This one's going to attack Darrow. Bite misses. Claw might miss. That's
17.
yeah, it misses.
Yeah,
This-
lower strength.
Guy's going for Throck again. Bite hits. 18 hits, right?
Yeah.
And the claw for 12.
Well, that one misses.
Okay. Well, the bite is going to deal 6 piercing, and give me a con save.
19. I figured I was gonna get hit.
Yeah.
Man, still, must have been tough for them.
All right. And then the last guy is going for Raylan. Biting again for 16.
Mm-hmm.
6 piercing from that, and then the claws are another 16. So total of 13 damage for both attacks.
Whoop, there. Do I need to make another con save?
No, no, that ship has sailed.
I tried.
It's cool. It's fine.
But do your friends think it's fine? That's the real question.
Well, they don't know anything that's happened yet. So
Darrow, you're up.
All right. Totally forgot. I guess I'm just gonna go ahead and straight up attack the fella right in front of me. With advantage and the plus D4.
Wait, what's giving you advantage?
My vow of enmity on the guy.
Oh,
Behind the guy
this,
behind.
this guy.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you'll also
Throck.
get +2 because of Throck being
Oh.
there, and the
Even
shadows.
So
Advantage and +2 and a D4.
That's
27.
You got him. Surprisingly, you got him.
Shock.
Shock.
Can't decide if I want to use a. No, I'm not going to use a spell slot yet. Yeah, so just sneak attack on this. That's not bad. $22 damage with the rapier
Okay.
or the moonblade.
Yeah. So he's hurt. Anything else?
I was thinking about. No. Nope, that's all.
All right.
Save that for later.
Throck. Someone attacked you.
Oh, right. You're gonna not like that in a minute. Goes into a rage.
Nice.
And, yeah, so,
Darrow is going to
Ten.
get 3 temporary hit points.
yep. And then 10 feet around me is wolf number 4 or whatever. Within 10?
1, 2. So
No,
they're
no, no, no,
both-
no. No,
Wait.
the ally, the wolfie, because it gets temporary hit points.
Oh, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, he does.
And actually, the shadows, they look
Also,
cool. I've seen
yeah.
shadows before. Shadows are really good fighters. They kill
Wait.
zombies.
Which wolves get the hit points?
Just Wolf 4.
Wolf 4.
Three temp.
He's just
3 temp.
barely in range of the 10-foot.
Yeah. And
Cold aura.
probably all 3. Well, at least 2 of those shadows.
Yeah, 3 of them.
3 of them. There you go. All right. And then turns around and you know that you know where you just like turn around and then raise the hammer just like you're going for a spike in the railroad.
Yeah, I do that every day.
That's
Yeah.
recklessly what I'm doing here. So that's a 23 to hit. Nope, 20 whatever 5 or so.
Hit. If it starts with 20, it's a hit.
Yeah. And then a little less than that on the second hit. So I'm just slamming into them there. 18 damage on the first hit. And let's see here. What is that? 7, 12, 14 points of bludgeoning on that one.
Okay. So you've done some serious harm to this werewolf.
Yeah, and I'm really not liking that he's done anything, so I'm just going to go ahead and action surge right now. Right out the gate.
Okay.
And swing a couple of more times on this. Well, I'm going to do a 21
Okay, that hits.
for 17 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, stop right there.
Okay.
The ice spirits explode from your body, strengthening your comrades by freezing the very emotions out of their beings so that they no longer feel fear or pain. And you turn around with your hammer, seeing this werewolf still impaled on Darrow's moonblade, and you slam its head with your maul. Come back for the backswing, slam its head the other way, and then slam it right down to the point where the blade that's still in its side cuts it all the way up as it falls to the ground. And it is dead, and you have one attack remaining.
Nice.
Yeah, to just swing the uppercut at the guy right next to, with a, again, over 20, for another. That was just a barely hit. 11 points of bludgeoning damage, and then I'll. No, that's good. All right, there you go.
Okay, so after slamming the first one into the ground, you kind of just toss the maul over your shoulder like you're done, and it accidentally hits the guy behind you and deals the 11 bludgeoning.
That's it.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess I'll stay here and you're next.
Raylan.
All right. Oven, you already hit the big guy with all your wolves, right?
Yeah. It only did 40 damage. I'm sure he's got a ton more.
I'm afraid I'm going to go down soon. I'm flanked right now. Because in front of me, there's the werewolf that I'm fighting, and there's another werewolf, and then the big guy.
No, this is the werewolf's shadow. This is on your side. This is the werewolf that bit you, and this is the salamander.
Salamander, yeah. And the salamander.
That's Oven. That's the werewolf Oven fought. And the big
All
guy.
right. Would you say the salamander is a beast?
Let me check. Probably. Oh, actually, no.
What? Man. The spell's a lot less useful than I thought it was going to be.
This thing is an elemental.
One day.
One day. It's gonna come in. It's gonna come through one day.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Wait. So that thing died, right? That thing last turn died.
Yeah.
Alvin, do you think you can hit me with something? You think you can hit me with something? Alvin, that thing died last turn.
What thing?
The werewolf
The
died.
werewolf
Yeah.
died.
Sure. I could hit you with a thing.
Yes, thank you.
What can I hit you with? I can hit you with. You. 8 and 5 is 13.
8 and 5, 13.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
as this werewolf breathes its last breath and its blood spills out, reddening the snow and ice around it, the dire wolf kind of just twitches its butt, flicks its tail,
Wags the tail.
and the blood from the snow where this werewolf has died shoots up into the air in this sort of like little spiral of blood droplets, and then flies through the air and hits Raylan and then soaks directly into your body.
Ah.
Yeah. Zalios thinks it's so awesome.
Raylan and Rod are probably grossed out by it.
And you can feel that dark curse that entered your body a minute ago reveling in the taste of the blood as you regain your hit points. But now you must take your turn.
Okay. Man, I feel like so the guy in front of me, that salamander. Damn. You know what? I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna use Drain Thread on the guy in front of me,
Okay.
and I'm gonna spend all my hit points to try to take him down.
Oh, Lord.
How many is that?
I'm currently at 45, so 44.
Okay.
Plus the 8d6 if he doesn't save, because he has to make a wisdom saving throw.
It's a dex save.
Sorry, dex save.
Sheesh.
What's the DC?
15.
14.
Nice.
I got scared for a second. Oh, shit. All right.
Oh, that was really close.
Oh, God.
All right, so you
So,
open this wound on your hand.
ah.
Yeah, okay, on your whole chest. And
Yeah.
your lifeblood and the blood you just got from that werewolf kind of shoots out of your body and wraps around this other werewolf. And what the rest of you see is this whirlwind of blood just sort of grabbing the werewolf in front of Raylan, and then it yanks back, and all of this other werewolf's own blood gets yanked out of its body. Its skin gets ripped open by like 1,000 tiny holes as all of its blood comes shooting out, and then it's just this dried husk that falls to the
Ew.
ground and changes back like the other one did. I forgot to say, of course, into a naked human. This one's actually a woman, but regardless, very dead.
And I get all my HP that I just spent back too.
Yep.
And you're also going to get.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
That's what we call combos.
Another 8.
Thank you.
Wow. Good job. Okay.
So can you take him off the board?
Oh yeah, he's gone.
And please.
She's gone.
And the shadow too.
Oh yeah, of course. He didn't do anything.
Yeah.
And the giant werewolf is now going to go.
Man, that spell is so sick, dude. That
It'll
spell
work,
is so
yeah.
sick.
Hemomancy is
Hi, Fatal.
fantastic.
Yo,
Yo,
that's it.
Fatal.
Just fantastic.
What's up?
See,
Fatal Chaos. All right.
Hey,
That frost giant werewolf is making 2 attacks. And they both landed cocked. Okay, so he's going to hit wolf number 1 for
Okay.
25 slashing.
All right, wolf number 1 is gone.
Wolf number 2 narrowly avoids the great axe.
Good job. Good job, Wolfie.
And that's all he's going to do for now.
Excellent.
Okay.
is that what Wolfie number 2's name is?
Bob.
Nice.
Okay, now it's the Shadow's turn. So, Shadow number 1 over there is going to attack its host. It's a hit. Said werewolf will take 9 damage. And he's going to have his strength score reduced again
Wow.
by another 3. Where'd he go? Okay. Wow. Yeah, crazy. All right. I did the math wrong last time. Now this werewolf has a +1 modifier instead of a +4. But
okay.
yeah, his strength score has been reduced. And the other shadow over on wolf number 4 is going to do the same attack. Strength drain. That's a hit. He's taken 9 and is dead.
Nice. There we go.
Woo!
All right. I like it when the board starts to clear out.
So do we.
So yeah, you guys have just been encircled in this whirlwind of fur and fangs and blood and snarls
yeah.
and roars, some of
Wait.
which come from yourselves.
Yeah.
Wait.
Wait.
Avin, you already spent your reaction this round.
You did.
Oh. Okay.
Actually, technically, you spent it twice. Whatever. We'll let it slide. Yeah, because you got this one and then this one.
Well,
Yeah.
no. I
Did you
think
have a
the
turn in
one-
between the two? No, you didn't. Because Throck killed this
Oh.
one and you healed Raylan, then Raylan killed him and you healed him again.
I can
Okay.
I can take it back if you want.
No, don't worry about it.
Okay.
The wolf was feeling extra fast today. So the shadows are done, and now the salamander. What's he gonna do? He's actually gonna spin around this way a little bit. No, he's not. He's gonna stay right where he is, and he's gonna take a deep breath, and he is going to blast out a freezing wind from deep within his mouth.
Is this a spell?
It is an ability. He is doing his freezing breath ability. And it is affecting a 60-foot cone. So
Jesus.
Wow.
wolves 6, 7, and 8 don't have to make it, but Raylan, Oven, all of these wolves and the giant werewolf all have to make a Constitution saving throw.
That's what I'm good at.
Plus 1d4 for both of you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, the
Oh,
giant
Gotta
werewolf.
find my stat block again. Saving throw. Constitution, you say?
Shit. 1d4. Okay. So I got 26 total.
Okay. And Oven?
20.
Okay, you both passed. So,
And then the wolves are what?
you're going to need Wolf 2, 3, 4, and 5 to make the con save.
2, 3, 4, 5. 1. Two, 3, 4, 5, right?
Yes.
And then, so one of them is 17.
Okay, that's a pass.
And then the rest are so bad.
Okay, the rest all fail. So, those of you who failed your saving throw, which is 3 of the wolves, you're going to take 44 cold damage.
Jesus.
The remaining wolf and Oven and Raylan and the giant werewolf are only going to take half, so 22 cold damage.
Damn.
So, sorry,
20.
which wolves again was it?
Well, you said one of them passed, right?
Yeah,
Even if you pass, you take 22, so I think that kills them anyway, doesn't it?
yeah.
Okay.
So I just need to know which wolves.
2 through 5.
2 through 5? Okay.
So one thing that you guys notice, though, is that this gigantic werewolf is not at all harmed by this blast of freezing air that kills 4 wolves and severely hurts both of you.
Wow.
Cool.
Awesome.
I thought it was cool.
No, it is really cool. It's fun when they have synergy. For them.
Yeah, fun for them. Oven, it's your turn now.
Cool. I am going to go for. I guess I'm going to go for the big guy.
I guess you are.
He's right there. Wait, what was? So that is 24.
That's a hit.
Oh wait, no, just kidding. I can't math. It's a 19.
Okay. It's still a hit.
Okay. 2d6 plus 3. If you would like to make a strength saving throw. And the DC on that is 13.
That's a fail. Oddly
All
enough.
right.
Well, you notice that your damage.
So he's not knocked prone and he takes 11 from the bite.
Yeah. Well, you notice that the bite doesn't sink in quite as deep as you expected it to, but he does go down. And did you have anything else to do on this turn? That was an action. Oh, you have your wolves to do next.
Yeah. We've got the 3 wolves.
Your wolf pack is dwindling.
It is.
They will now get advantage on their attacks due to him being prone.
Is that one big thing not part of the wolf pack?
This is Oven.
Yeah, that's me.
Okay.
She's in direwolf form.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
She's dire oven.
Dire Oven is just Oven but bigger.
Mm-hmm.
So 21, 19, 12, and 6. So reroll on 2 of them. So 20 and 12.
Okay. What are the 3 numbers? What
sorry,
are the 3 final numbers?
So the 3 final numbers are 21, 19, 20.
Okay, they all hit.
Cool. And they're all going to do 4 plus 2. 6, 12, and 5. 18? 17? 17.
Okay. All right. Well, he's definitely bleeding. So there's Oven and the wolves. There is one remaining werewolf, and he's going to have a turn now in which he will attack Darrow.
Bring it.
That's a miss on the bite, and a hit with the claws for 7 slashing damage.
Okay. Quick question. Can you use a reaction on a opportunity attack, just for future reference?
Yeah, when you take an opportunity attack, that costs your reaction.
No, I mean when somebody attacks you after you. If someone attacks you with an opportunity attack, can you use a reaction on that?
Well, that depends. A feature has to grant you a reaction, and it will tell you in the feature what circumstances trigger it. So, what reaction did you want to use, is my question.
I'm going to use my reaction to half the damage with Uncanny Dodge, but I was thinking of saving it for later.
Okay, yeah.
You know, whatever.
You could use Uncanny Dodge on an enemy's opportunity attack, because the feature says when an attacker that you can see hits you with an attack. So
Great.
all it requires is for you to be attacked.
Great.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to actually save it and just take the 7 damage.
Okay. And he's the only one remaining alive. And
Do I have to do the save thing?
No, because his bite missed. Only his claws got you.
Ah, that's right. Great.
So he can't very well run away because he provoked 3 opportunity attacks. So that's him. And now it's your turn.
Great. I'm going to turn to Throck real quick and be like, he's yours. And I'm going to actually... Can I make it to the salamander? Is that 30? I can't tell.
Yes, you can make it.
Nice.
All right. On my way to the salamander, I'm going to utter the words for vow of enmity. And I'm going to just run straight into him with my rapier.
Okay.
Thank you.
It's a critical.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
I'm going to add...
This is the first damage he's taken.
Yeah. And I'm... Since that's my second dice, it's totally the advantage that gave me the critical. I am going to add, of course, what is it called? Divine Smite.
Yeah.
Oh, made it back just in time.
All right, math time. So the rolled value is 30. And the total value to add that. Oh dear.
It's a good
Take your
problem
time.
to have. Yeah.
Take your time.
Make sure you get it right.
Yeah.
Get all of those hit points.
Somebody's impatient.
And then for 48, I think 48 damage on top of that. So 78 damage total.
So you turn from this werewolf over
mean,
here.
That
You're
might,
going to
be,
provoke
that might be a new record.
You are going to provoke the opportunity attack from the werewolf.
I didn't mind that.
It's
I
gonna
needed that advantage.
Going to be a bite, which is 20 to hit. I assume you're going to do the thing you just said you were going to do, which will lower it to a crit fail. Wow. Okay. I'm really trying to get more than one of you to be a werewolf, but it's just not happening. So yeah, he crit fails his bite as you go by. You run up to this salamander, muttering arcane curses as you run, and the shadow force that comes from your nature sort of seeps out of your body, coming through your pores and your eye sockets and your ears as you run, and concentrating down your arm into your blade, and you strike the side of this salamander so hard that your blade goes all the way through it, and it yells in pain as you yank back and cut a huge gash again on the way out. The shadow that wreathed your blade sticking around to the salamander's body for a moment and continuing to harm it and deal damage for a moment and until it finally fades. The salamander is still up.
Wow.
And still looks pretty tough, but it is really unhappy.
Wow.
You have seriously injured it.
I mean, I would be unhappy.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Throck, you're back just in time for your turn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Did my shadow get our turn, by the way? The shadow that's fighting?
His turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, they go on a pretty low initiative count. So,
Okay.
yeah, he's going to get a turn when it comes up, but there's only one left.
I know, but still.
Yeah.
Well, what's up?
You got a werewolf here.
Yep.
Yeah, a werewolf, a giant
that
one,
was-
and a salamander.
Well, there's enemy right in front of me. A lot of fun stuff over there, but let me just take my time.
Yeah,
Reckless.
do your thing.
Yeah. 20 lots.
Hit.
While he's rolling that, real quick, I double checked the math. It's actually 76, not 78.
Okay, 76.
You bastard.
I
just wanted to be official on it.
All right.
I think that's the record. I gotta go back and check the most damage we've done with one attack.
17 points of bludgeoning on the first one,
Okay.
and then well, there we go. 21
Hit.
or 16 points of bludgeoning damage. And then I'm gonna just kind of breathe in the cold air just a little bit and catch my breath.
All right.
He's dead.
Yeah, he's gone.
That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen.
So yeah, you whack this creature twice really hard, and it just dies. Turns into a human. Immediately starts freezing in the snow.
Yeah.
All right. Do you want to move or do anything else?
Oh yeah. Yeah, because I'm not taking a breath.
Okay.
What I'm doing is I'm running. There's that big ugly over there, but there's a lot of other fun things happening over there too. I don't know where to go. I think I'm gonna go to the big ugly.
All right.
Yeah.
I assume you're gonna jump up onto this thing and then
Oh,
down. Yeah.
Yeah, and on top of him, he's laying down. He's getting jumped on.
Okay, just try to avoid me, because as far as I'm concerned, I went for his neck.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
We're just
Yeah.
gonna pretend you're on top of him. Couldn't balance
sure,
it.
Sure. And then, man, I think I'll just do the little ragey action again to give some temp health to these people.
Okay, all 4 of the wolves,
Three.
including the dire oven, get 3 temp hit points.
Yep.
Nice.
So there you
Yay!
go. Be back.
Okay, well throcked. Now it is Raylan.
Okay.
I assume you're turning around there.
Yeah.
So you turn around just as Daro's attack finishes up, and you see this thing writhing in pain. What are you going to do to it?
Well, I'm gonna use up 4 spell slots and do my drain again, my blood drain.
Okay. 4 spell slots?
Yeah, because it's a 4th level spell.
You don't use 4 spell slots. You use 1 4th level spell slot.
No, it's just I have no more 4th level slots, so
Oh.
I have to use my what do you call it?
Oh, your sorcery points.
My sorcery points. Sorry.
Oh,
I
okay.
use 4 sorcery points in order to do my 4th level again. That's what I meant to say.
Is that? I think the exchange rate is worse than that, isn't it?
So I'm reading it right now. So like, you can use your sorcery points to gain an additional spell slot,
Yeah.
or sacrifice spell slots to gain an additional sorcery point as a bonus action.
Yeah, you need to spend 6 sorcery points to get a 4th level spell slot.
6?
Yeah, there's a table in the feature description. Sorcery point cost for a spell slot of level 4 is 6.
Okay. Well, I can still spend 6.
Yeah, you have them to spend, so go for it.
Let me make sure I did this right. So boop 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 boop. Okay. Yep. So spend 6.
Okay.
So he's got to make a dexterity save.
Okay.
That's salamander.
I call him Sally. Sally the salamander. He fails it.
Okay. So do you want me to roll the damage?
Yes.
All right. So it's going to be. Let me make sure I calculated everything correctly because I was doing it wrong in the evening game. So it's 8d6. Oh wait, sorry, I'm looking at the wrong thing. 8d6 plus 6. So 8d6 plus 6. So that's gonna be 34 plus 31, which is
65.
Is what? Wait, say that again.
It's 65.
Okay, 65. Yep.
Well, so you do get your health back.
Yes. Oh my God.
Wait a minute. Oh no, you don't get your health back.
No way. He's still alive?
He is still alive.
What kind of creature is this?
misspoke because I didn't realize he had to drop to 0. Yeah, he is still alive. He is hurt but alive.
Holy crap. All right, I'm at 1 HP, guys. Damn.
Looks like Thruck ran the wrong way.
Yeah.
I almost broke Daro's record too. Damn.
All right.
Okay.
Well,
now-
you did a significant amount of damage. 65 is pretty good. Too bad you hurt yourself so bad to do it.
Yeah. Well, I was expecting to kill this thing, so.
Yeah, shouldn't have expected that. Maybe.
You know,
Well,
Minty is great.
I expected that because Darrow did quit on it before, so whatever.
Throck, make a dex save.
Sure.
Fatal Chaos says you're too young to die.
No, it's okay.
Yeah, he dies all the time. It never lasts.
Yeah, 20 for the dex save.
Okay, you manage to land on your feet as this thing easily stands up despite your weight. And you fall to the ground. And it will now proceed to swing its great axe at you.
It was pretty.
That was pretty.
You get 19 and 22 to hit.
Yeah, they both hit.
50 slashing damage total, so reduced to 25
Okay.
for your rage. And that's what it does.
Okay.
Man, this is just such an epic scene. Like Throck fighting this huge like snow werewolf in the snow.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Okay, it's like that, huh? Okay.
Oh, it's just like that. He snarls. And the shadows would now go, but they're all gone. So it is the salamander's turn.
All right.
First, I will roll to see if his breath recharges. It lands cocked. Let's try again. No. Okay, so he's going
That's
to
fortunate.
make 5 attacks, starting with Darrow. He's going to make 4 claw attacks and a bite. I think I'll do 3 claws on Darrow, 1 claw and a bite on Raylan. So, 24, 15, no wait, yeah, 24, 15, 21 on Darrow. Do those all hit?
Sorry, we can't hear you. We can't hear you.
Are you
Matt.
muted?
Yeah, he's muted.
Oh, I'm sorry, I was muted. 2 hit.
Okay, so 18 piercing for you.
And I'll uncanny dodge one of them, so
That makes it 12.
great. I can deal with 12.
And Raylan, the first claw attack, or the final of the claw attacks, is going to be 18 to hit.
I'm down.
Yep, and that's going to do 8 piercing. And he has remaining 1 bite attack, which gets advantage since Raylan's on the ground. Okay, and he hits.
So that's automatic 1 death save, right? Or
auto-
2 death save.
It's an automatic 2 because since it's an attack, it counts as a crit.
All right,
Excuse me.
guys. 2 death saves for Raylan.
Yep.
Okay. Good luck. His turn's
okay.
over. Avin, you're up.
Cool. 20 to hit.
Hit.
And then that's going to do 10 damage, and you're going to do the con save, which is a 13. Wait, is it a con save? Let me double check. I think it's a strength
It's
save.
a strength save.
Strength, sorry.
He passes.
Still 13. Okay. And then the wolves is 15, 20, and 21.
2 hit.
Okay. And that is 7 and 8, so 15 damage. And he's going to have to do 2 more strength saves for 11.
He fails one of them. Down you go.
Nice. Oh, this is good.
So yeah, he's just getting really tangled up in all the tiny things biting his ankles, and eventually he just falls over. So that's Oven and the wolves. The werewolves are done. Daro, you're up.
All right. Can't take the risk of letting this guy die, because if I miss my attack or if I hit him and don't kill him.
You say you can't, but it is always a choice.
Don't listen to him. Don't listen
I know,
to him.
right? Like, there's so many options right now.
Don't listen to him.
Because even if I bring you up, all he has to do is 5 attacks on you, and you're a goner.
It's okay. I got a plan.
Oh man, this is tough. All right.
Yeah,
All right.
this is a tough
I mean, you
decision.
guys both did like Hall of Fame amounts of damage to him on the last round.
I mean, all right. So yeah, I'm gonna reach down and I'm gonna lay a hand on Raylan and give him 13 hit points,
Thank you.
saving 2. And then, yeah, I don't really have a bonus action to use. I mean, I could disengage and run away, but then he's just gonna destroy you.
Yeah.
All right, I'm staying.
I'll assume that you sidled over a little to touch Raylan.
Yeah.
Okay, so that'll be Throck next.
Thank you, Daro. Thank you.
No problem. I'm gonna actually use the bathroom real quick.
Okay.
I'm gonna mute myself. I'll be right back.
Okay.
You know, can't resist that there's this thing right there down on the ground. Just gonna swing at it because it can.
You have advantage from its being prone,
Sure. Yeah. So.
and +2 from the flanking of your allies.
So 17 to hit.
Hit.
And not 20.
Okay.
Nice.
So first one is just 17 bludgeoning. But the second one is a 25. Nope, sorry, not 25. No. 31.
Okay.
Yep.
So you
31
smash this thing's face in with your maul to the point where it is like its snout is not the right shape anymore, like it's flat, but it is still struggling to breathe until you bring the maul up again and slam it down and cave in the thing's skull completely. At
Nice.
which point it begins to change shape and its fur falls off and dissolves and its body sort of changes into a more human type shape, but it does not turn into a human. It instead turns into the largest giant you guys have seen in Jotunheim.
Whoa.
It has skin of light blue with frost all over it. It is a 20-foot tall giant that you have just slain. It makes the hill giants and stone giants that you fought the other day look tiny.
Whoa.
Wow.
So, Daro, you missed that, but
I heard it all.
oh, you did.
Alvin,
Yo.
I would appreciate getting some of that from that dead
Hint,
that
hint,
dead giant.
nudge.
that dead giant, please.
Yeah, it's dead.
Very well.
What?
I mean, I would also appreciate getting some for myself, but that's fine.
So, yeah. Thruck will deal with that in a second. Just hurdles over the wolf over there and runs straight towards as much as he can get to, to right,
moves a snowbank out of the way.
9. Raylan, 9.
Thank you.
And then
And
Throck,
then
you can do your thing too.
and then growls at the lizard, which is raging.
And
yeah.
all of the ice spirits come flying out of Throck again. And Raylan and Daro, you each get 3 temporary hit points again.
Nice.
They don't stack.
They don't stack.
Yeah,
Daro,
we
you
know.
you
Mine
lost
were
yours.
gone.
Yeah, you lost yours
Oh.
earlier when you left Throck's aura anyway, so you get them again now.
So there you go.
So Raylan, you just got quite a bit of hit points back.
Okay. So,
What are you at now?
So, yeah.
Counting the temporary hit points, what are you at now?
25.
Not bad.
Don't tell him. 'Cause
Uh,
he's 9 of them. He's
Yeah.
gonna attack you.
I mean, I could find out anyway. All I have to do is reload the character sheet in the browser.
But when Renan awakens to Daro, and it's almost almost like a battlefield, like from Saving Private Ryan. Like
It's
Daro's
exactly like that.
Daro's like, wake up, get out of here, and then I see Throck jump over me. And
Hi, Roz.
Everyone says hi.
She's
Hi, Roz.
so sneaky,
So-
that Roz.
So Raylan's gonna like. Does it cost an action to disengage?
Yes.
All right, Raylan's gonna disengage.
And go where? Here-ish?
Oh, but first, as he's disengaging, he notices. You said that the werewolf he killed in front of him it turned into a female, right?
Yes.
Yep.
But all of its blood, like it shriveled up because all of its blood got sucked out into you.
Yeah.
So it's like a dried up, desiccated female with holes all over her.
Ugh.
And the giant is over there, right?
Yeah, there's like a giant with its head caved in.
All right. Raylan's gonna go to the giant, and he's gonna put his hand on the giant and bring it back to life.
Sorry, what?
I'm gonna use Ratify.
Revivify on the giant?
Mhm.
Why?
Because I want to
not a
try
werewolf
to.
anymore.
It's not a werewolf anymore. Man, let's go.
Are you... Bro.
Hold
Hey.
on a moment. I need to double check your assumption here.
That he's not a werewolf anymore.
And I'm
Yeah,
not going to
that's
tell you the answer. But you guys may continue. That was... Wait, you can't cast Revivify. Is that a bonus action spell?
It's one action.
Well, you
You're
used your
right.
action to disengage, so
Yeah,
You
use
have
my action to
not-
disengage.
you have not
Yeah,
revivified the giant yet.
Okay. All right.
Thank God.
it.
No.
Okay, so that
I'm
was...
sorry, is that salamander still up?
Yes.
That salamander stood up. That's why I disengaged.
And moreover, it is that salamander's turn.
Oh, I don't have that. I don't have that, Josh.
Okay.
That's okay. I don't really care for that one. I pick
Yeah.
others.
All right, he's going to do...
I love-
Five claw attacks and a bite.
Come on.
That's a hit. Hit. These are all on Daro, by the way.
Oh,
16 is a hit.
nope. 17 armor.
Okay, only 2 hits. Out of 5.
Great.
So they are each 8 piercing. And then he's going to turn and bite Throck.
I'm gonna do uncanny, so it'll be 12 again, right?
Yeah.
Oops.
And then Throck, it's 21 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
9 piercing. And, there's some cold damage. 5 cold.
Okay.
Okay. So that is the salamander's turn. And Oven, you're up.
Oven is gonna go for the salamander.
Okay.
Or you could take out Raylan so he doesn't revive the werewolf.
Hey, she doesn't know that. She
Yeah, I
doesn't
don't know
Just
that that's
kidding.
what he's doing.
I know.
23 to hit.
That's a hit.
And sorry, I have to do this every single time. 3. Seven damage for me. And my wolves are all gonna come with me.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
The salamander's like.
Well, that's what it gets for trying to sneak attack.
Yeah. I would rather not be like right in front of it, though. But I guess
You can.
I mean,
you can do
could
like
always turn his
that.
face.
Yeah.
yeah. It could, but
Yeah.
and then 18, 23, and 12 for my wolves.
This guy's still up after this.
That is 2 hits out of those 3.
Also the salamander, if it could make that DC strength save for me.
10.
So it's prone, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah.
All
A
right.
prone salamander.
And 9 and 7 for the 2 that hit. So 16.
Okay.
Yes.
So you guys bite the salamander quite a bit.
Yes.
Wow, it's
The
still up.
salamander has taken so much damage. What the heck?
Gnawing on it.
I feel like this thing's stronger than the giant.
Yeah.
I love it.
Okay. That was Oven and the Wolves. Werewolves are gone. Darrow, you have a turn.
Oh. I am going to. I'm just going to attack. Yeah. Not even kidding. I don't know if you guys can see it. Another crit.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, this is Matt's night, dude.
Dude,
This is
that's the
Matt's
third one
night.
tonight.
Nice.
This is Matt's night.
Yeah, it is. This is making up for the early episodes when he couldn't hit crap.
Dude.
Yeah.
And it's the same
I don't know,
dice,
maybe
right?
it's your house.
My house is cursed.
I know. Joshua
What?
did get the double 20s.
No, it's only
cursed.
cursed
Yeah.
for Matt.
It's only curse for me.
Yeah.
I am going to use my last spell slot and add another Divine Smite. Because,
Sure, why not?
Yeah. So it was 42 for the max damage plus. This one's not as good, I don't think, as the last one.
He's gonna beat his record again.
Well,
Yeah.
let's find out. 18. Nah, it's one less than last time. 75.
Damn. Okay.
Okay. So as you slice this salamander, it suddenly feels much better and stands up.
Oh no, the
No,
smite.
that's a total lie. It's dead.
Okay,
It's super dead. It was. It was.
It was a holy salamander.
It's the deadest salamander. You did total of 75.
76 the first time and 75 the second time.
Okay, it had 12 hit points.
Yeah.
So
there you go.
you just hacked off all its limbs and made it into like a smoothie.
All right,
Well, great.
Well
Is
done.
combat, is combat over?
Yeah.
As soon as it's over, Raylan touches the giant.
And Throt actually joins because he's like taking the medallion of cord over to him at that time too.
And
So,
and, and I want
probably
to
that's pretty close.
and I want to add that when he does this, it's like Raylan. He kind of looks at the giant, and he kind of remembers the beginning of the campaign and all this stuff, and he's just like he just feels like he wants to bring it back.
Okay.
And plus it was back to its original form when it went down, so he thinks it's okay. So
Yeah.
yeah.
So you bring him up, and he stands to his feet, which takes a long time because he's huge. His head, when you touch him, actually, his head kind of like pops back out from the dent that Throck put in it and seals back up into an entire head. And he stands to his
Can you be
feet
less damaging?
and looks around. And in his deep, booming voice, he utters words that only Oven can understand because it's in giant. And he says, "Why have you brought me back?"
Well,
Well, I don't know what he says, but
Throck is walking over that direction with the medallion.
Okay.
Like he's just taking it right to him, showing it.
Okay, he looks down at the medallion. The medallion starts to like pulse. It's now vibrating so hard. Not only can you all hear it as it pulses, but you can actually see it jerk around on the chain. And as this giant looks at it, the medallion actually freezes up with ice. And he looks down and says, "You have seen our king."
Is that? Can I understand that?
No.
Okay.
Hold on.
Oven can, but Oven's a wolf.
I run. Oh no! Wait, I don't have it anymore. Never mind. I thought I had tongues. Never mind.
Well, he says, again, Oven, only you can understand this, but he says, "I thank you for your mercy, but I can feel the curse will take hold again soon. You must flee."
How? Well, I don't understand.
We are going to take a break right there. We'll come back
Okay.
in 10 minutes, and we'll figure out what happens with the resurrected werewolf frost giant.
Fantastic.
Oh dear.
Yes.
All right,
Yes.
it's 10:33 here. We'll be back at 10:43. Thank you, everyone, and we'll see you soon.
Excellent.
Welcome back
Yo,
to Shadows of
Hello.
Archonia. We are back from our break. We had a good time talking about animate objects. You guys have slain 4 werewolves and a salamander, and now you have unslain the frost giant werewolf. He has been speaking to you. He told you guys you should run, but only Oven can understand him, and Oven is currently in the form of a direwolf.
Well, like Raylan. Raylan just yells out, "I can't understand you. What are you saying?"
He looks
Raylan is
down at how
too
confused
cold
you
for
are. He looks down at how confused you are, and he's going to point a giant icy finger at Throck. And then he's going to do this.
Put on a hat?
Put on a hat. Put on a hat. I don't have a hat.
He's going to lean closer and tap the medallion.
Ooh.
Or put on the medallion?
Where?
Put on the medallion? Okay, I'll put on the medallion. Was weird.
Much better. No, you can understand him now.
Oh.
Oh. Well, not me, but him.
Just Throck.
Yeah.
Says, "You and your small human have shown me mercy. I would do the same. Flee for your lives before the curse takes me again.
Do you understand him, Throck?
I mean, I understand the words that he's saying, but I don't know why he's telling me to flee.
He's telling you to flee?
Yeah, that doesn't seem right.
He
Tell
laughed.
him, tell him he should help. Tell him he should help us. I brought him back.
Oven, in the meantime, has taken the arm of one of the bodies of the werewolves and has started dragging the body down the hill.
What? Aben, where are you going?
Drops the arm, tries like herding you down the hill with her.
So, but
But we need to go up the hill.
Yeah, we need to go up the hill.
Gonna start nipping at your heels.
Can we?
so
Stop that.
Yeah, stop that.
I don't.
And pushing you with my head.
We have to go that way.
Yeah.
We can go around the giant.
What did you say before flee, before somebody comes back? Who?
Is there anyone else here chosen of Nimir?
Yeah, there's other people here. I've got,
Are you
what was the girl's name?
Wolfie Oven stops being Wolfie Oven. You idiots!
That's That's
He will be turning back into a werewolf. We need to go.
Oh, can you just
Okay.
do that? Do you just like, is that, doesn't seem like a good thing.
Throck, take
Yeah.
this body.
Yeah,
What body?
okay.
Okay.
one of the humans?
Yeah.
Whichever one of them has a CR rating
Sure.
of 3. At least.
Or just the lizard.
Yeah,
Or is that
you can use the
humanoid?
werewolves.
Anyway,
The salamander has a 9. The werewolves are 3.
you need
I need a body. Let's go.
So
Let's go.
can we go around this big guy and?
Yeah, he's pointing for you guys to go past him and leave.
Wait, can you Thought, can you at least ask him where we should go?
yeah,
Where's the right direction?
okay,
Oven
yeah.
will ask this.
Okay. He will say, you two speak the tongue of Cord.
Yes, quite. Where do we go?
What do you seek here?
Apparently removing a girl from his head. And she points at Throck.
Well, and the giant with honor said, "Come to Jotunheim."
Oh, yes. Also, your king said, come here.
To Jotunheim.
Nimir sent you here,
Yeah.
and this one has been blessed of Cord.
Right.
You must seek the capital city. You are close. It is that way. He points up the hill behind him. He says, now please go quickly. I will head off in another direction before I change.
Okay.
It is all I can
Thank
do
you.
to resist now.
All right.
You're gonna be all right then. Oh. Okay.
What's he saying?
He runs off the side. He leaps back up the hillside that he came down from, clambers over it. Much too high for you guys, but he's 20 feet tall, so he just jumps up and climbs over. And off he goes, leaving you guys to traverse the direction that he pointed.
All right. Let's go.
I
Bring
assume
the
he-
body.
Yeah, which body? Which body am I? What? Am
Any
I?
of them. Any of
Yeah,
them.
all right.
I just need a body.
Are you taking a werewolf, former werewolf human body, or are you taking a salamander body?
I would like to take the werewolf body.
Okay.
The salamander body is less human and naked.
Yeah, but it does have a higher CR, so if Oven wanted to do a better ritual, she could
Yeah.
use it.
Can I do it? Is there a better ritual?
Well, it has a CR of 9, but you can only cast level 4 spells, but it would get you up to level 4.
Yes, but if I just want to use it for the hut.
Well, if that's all you're doing, you don't need it, but
Yeah.
you have the option of going higher with it.
Well, all right. Throck's gonna at least take a bite of the salamander before leaving it, though.
It's really cold, like really cold. It's like drinking a blood smoothie.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Or like a blood gelato.
Ew.
Not bad. It's not lizard dog, but
Yeah.
dog lizard.
Taking a steak out of a freezer and taking a bite out of it.
Yeah, no, it's mushier than that.
Oh, mushy. Okay.
Okay.
Because you
All
chopped the living crap out of it.
It's been tenderized.
Yeah. All right, so as you guys head up the slope, the snow is now so deep that it's greatly impeding your progress, and you are moving at a quarter of your regular speed. So for the day, you're only going to be able to make probably 5 miles. But as you exit this area and go forward, I would like you all to make another Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
How long does bless last? Oh, 1 minute. Never mind. Ooh, that's good.
19.
Darrow?
Also 19.
Throck?
24.
Raylan?
16.
You guys all shake off the effects of the cold. It is chilling you to your very bones, but so far it has not harmed you. However, let me have all of you now do a d6 roll.
I'm gonna do a red one because it feels warmer.
Yep.
All right. I got a 3.
5.
I also got a 3.
All right. You guys continue without incident, and it's getting on into the afternoon by this point. You guys have been trudging uphill for most of the day. You're getting very tired. The clothes closest to your body are starting to feel wet from snow that has melted from your own body heat. You are really, really miserable, and I am going to need you to make another con save.
Oh, something's not.
17.
18.
I'm going to use a luck on this one.
Throck, what was yours?
8.
Okay.
$14.
Okay. So, Throck, something happens to you that you're not really used to. as you push through this snow, hauling this body, freezing cold, carrying the bags, all of a sudden, for the first time, the bags start to feel a little bit heavy. You're gonna take you're gonna take a level of exhaustion, which you will lose a level of exhaustion on a long rest. But until then, you have disadvantage on all ability checks because you are just so worn out from fighting through this freezing environment.
This is
Yeah.
you're not in the untamed steppes anymore.
No, you're
Toto.
not. So as you guys,
Call this guy Toto.
Before we hit that 8-hour mark, though, I would like to make camp.
okay, well, it's still halfway through the day.
Okay.
Do you want to do it halfway through the day? Oh, you're talking about the 8 hours of when the body expires.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you'll do that because it was late morning when you guys picked up the body, so you have till I don't know, early evening at least. So yeah, you guys continue pushing on. Throck is exhausted, but you do make about 5 miles. You are well past the point where the trail levels out, so it's not quite as hard. Even though the snow is getting deeper, there's not a slope anymore. And as you look to your left and your left and your right, you start to see the hillsides that were creating this pass sort of fall away, and you can see off to either side now these huge mountain peaks off in the distance. And you know, this pass that you were on has now become like not a bridge, but just like a little trail, you know, maybe 40 yards wide, and then it starts to slope down on both sides. So you're now basically on top of a mountain ridge. And just before you reach where you're going to have to camp for the night, which is right on top of this ridge, exposed to the wind and everything, I'm going to have you make one last con save.
Ugh. Come on, Red Die.
This is
Definitely not.
Really, really
5.
tired.
You got 5, Daryl?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my final luck.
Okay. Throck, what was yours?
23.
Okay.
17.
Oven?
8.
Okay, Oven, you also suffer a level of exhaustion, but then you perform your ritual, make a blood hut, and everyone may go to sleep. So,
Oh, thank God.
the night passes uneventfully. You may all take a long rest.
Cool.
Sick.
I never want to be in the cold again.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Boy.
Before I do that, though, I'm going to go ahead and find Braun.
Okay, he'll come back. He actually, when you cast that spell, like as you finish it, it takes an hour. But as you finish the ritual to summon Braun,
I mean, does it if I'm using the Staff of Murder to do it?
yeah, it retains its regular casting time, I think. Let me see.
Oh, yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, so it takes an hour to do, but as you finish up, what actually happens is that the shadows from all of your own bodies sort of like break apart and form this raven. And now Braun is present. But as it forms, it kind of like flicks its wing, and kicks a little bit, and then like a little piece of shadow breaks off of it and goes back to Darrow and reattaches.
Excellent.
Touch
Of
my
course.
shadow.
So now everyone who took a level of exhaustion is going to lose it during the long rest. So you're all back to normal. I only had you roll that last one basically for Thruck because if he'd had 2, he would only have recovered 1.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and of course all your luck points are back as well and spell slots. So you guys are doing much better now.
Hooray.
Yeah.
The strangest thing, I tried to go on first watch, but I don't remember it, and then I don't remember any other watches. So, oops.
It's okay, Thruck. I was listening while you were asleep.
Oh, okay. But Erie took care of us. We're good.
Yeah, except I can't see while you're asleep. And it's hard to hear over your snoring.
We might not be okay.
Well, the blood hut is still intact. That's an 8-hour spell, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you guys basically wake up just as it's wearing off.
Oh, right.
And you are now in the freezing cold morning on top of this ridge.
Oh,
Yeah.
I hate my life.
Waist deep in snow, except for Thruck, who's thigh deep in snow. And you are out of bodies.
I'm sure we'll find more.
Let's find more bodies.
Are you guys going to continue northward?
The
Yeah.
direction that we're
Yes.
supposed to, yes.
Yeah, that's the way
Yeah.
you've been going.
Yep.
Okay, eventually you
Yep.
come, before too much longer, I'm going to say actually this is going to just take you another 3 hours, so I'm going to need 3 more con saves from each of you. Because every hour that you spend in this freezing cold is costing you a con save.
Woo.
Anytime you roll below 10, you're going to gain a level of exhaustion. So each of you do that 3 times.
I have 1 level of exhaustion.
Okay.
Same.
oh yeah. 9.
Below
Yeah.
below what?
10.
10.
Okay.
Yep. 1 level of exhaustion.
Oh, fuck.
What about Raylan?
No exhaustion.
Okay, so you guys get there, and Raylan's pretty much fine. I mean, not comfortable, but the rest of you are all dragging, feeling really tired. You all will have disadvantage on ability checks until you recover that level. But you reach, eventually, the cliff face that Braun saw during the recon flight yesterday. And,
He is not happy to see that cliff again.
nope. As it comes into view, it's about 200 yards away by the time you can see it, due to a slight rise in dip in the part of the mountain that you're walking on. And as it comes into view, you hear a bellowing voice from a source that you cannot see, but definitely coming from the direction of the cliff. You hear a voice yell, "Halt! Turn around! Visitors are not welcome!"
Is it in common?
Yes.
I'm going to turn to Throck and be like, hey, hold up the medallion.
What do I do now?
And I'm going to go ahead and yell that we were sent by your king.
Our king has fallen! You lie!
I'm aware. I was there when it happened.
As you say that, Throckness, you're 200 yards away. They don't know what the hell you're holding.
Oh, yep.
You hear a really loud grinding as of stone on stone, and you see up hundreds of feet above you on the cliff face several gigantic shapes, different levels of hugeness, as clearly different types of giants are appearing up along the ridge. And then also the cliff face in front of you, a couple of places on the cliff actually open up, revealing hidden doors. And about a dozen giants come out. Again, of mixed types. There are hill giants and stone giants, which you met before. There are frost giants like the werewolf that you just met. And there are some that appear to be glowing as though they are on fire. Those are bigger than the stone or hill giants, but not as big as the frost giants.
Those look so warm.
Yeah, they are fire giants. And all of these giants, like I said, about a dozen of them in front of you and even more up on top of the cliff face, come out and basically stand there trying to intimidate you.
You ready to play catch, Throck?
Yep.
And then one of them will now address you again and say, "Why do you claim to know our king? Why do you claim to have seen him?"
At this point, I'm going to go ahead and take the scroll out and read it.
Okay.
Out loud to them.
Are you going to actually read it, or?
No, because I don't have it on hand.
Oh, it's in the Discord. It has its own channel.
Okay. Attends, s'il vous plaît.
I did it last
Yeah.
time. I'm going to make you do it this time. I have both a image capture of it and I have it typed out.
Ah, there we go. Wow, this is long. Fine. Know, reader, that in thy hand be the final prophecy of Numer, last of the storm giants and king of the giant king. From the thousand heavens to the infinite hells, calamity approaches all. We dwell in the dead of night, and from my place I see three futures. In the light of the fire, I see all that is, or ever will be, burned to the cinders, annihilated forever. In the black of the sky, I see the earth claimed by horror, a realm of chaos and madness until the end of time. By the light of the moon, I see the rays of the sun, lost in the night, but rising again to bring the morning. One of these dooms will come to pass. Mortals shall steer the heavens, blah, blah, blah. The mortal shall be the instrument. Beware the boy.
Wow. Such feeling. Such depth.
That's what you tuned in for.
Yeah. Professionalism. All right. So
No. This is exactly how Avin is reading this to the giants.
I like that you inserted blah, 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 but also said all the words.
Yeah.
Okay, so that done, I assume with that exact tone of voice, but also loud enough that they can all hear you.
Yeah.
A new giant type that you have not seen before comes stomping out of the hill. He has dark skin and a long white beard. And his head is like glowing with this golden light. And he comes towards you And around, as he approaches, you see that around his body there are like wisps of fog just coming off of him. And he steps up to you and holds out his hand for the paper.
Do I get it back?
He does not respond to you.
Fine.
He takes the paper, reads it, turns around, looks at his giant kin, and then turns back to you and says, "Why do you have this?"
It was very obviously, along with this medallion here, given to us.
The giant with honor.
All giants have honor compared to small people.
Sure, yeah, okay.
It is your kind that murder and hunt us. It is your kind that has driven us into this wasteland.
Not a human, first of all.
I don't think any of us are humans. Truly.
No.
I'm still in
Yeah.
cat form.
Yes. You know. No.
He
Humans
said,
are cowards.
small folk, all alike. So you're holding up the medallion, though, Throck?
Oh yeah.
So
oh
he-
yeah. So yeah. Sorry. I mean, Josh put his arm down.
He's
Rock
now
is
going to
down.
notice it because it starts getting louder. And then he's going to, like, get down on a knee. This guy's huge. I don't know if I mentioned he's the biggest type of giant that you have yet seen. He's even bigger than the frost giant.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's like 25 feet tall. He's almost as big as Namir was.
It does this sometimes. I don't know what. It just. I'm not doing that.
He reaches out his hand as if to take it, and the medallion pulls away from him on the chain. It like swings back towards Throck as this giant reaches for it. And his eyes go wide. Then he, instead of reaching for the medallion, he is instead going to reach for Throck. Make a grapple check.
Oh yeah.
He was ready for this.
But is this this would be a disadvantage though, right?
Yes.
Oh man.
Shouldn't have said anything.
Oh, you got the exhaustion.
I know.
All right, here we go. Crazy. That was not good at all.
What'd you get?
16.
He grabs you. And then with his other hand, he's going to reach over and try and grab Oven. So you may also do a grapple check.
Rock is
What
like
is that?
back.
What did you say, Carolyn?
Is it just a straight D20?
You can do athletics or acrobatics to try and use either strength or skill to avoid his grasp.
Well, I guess I'm doing acrobatics. Yikes.
Oh, but wait a minute. Let's see.
While he's doing this, my shadow is going to grow. I'm going to, first of all, make my shadow, and then it's going to grow to twice my size, so not quite as tall as him, but
Yeah, it's still only if you're
like half.
shaped like
Besides-
Jakish, I think you're about what, 5'6", Alan?
Yeah.
Okay, so this your shadow is basically 11 feet tall now, which is much smaller than the giant.
Yeah, but it's tall. It's twice as tall as I used to be.
Yeah. It's still shaped like Jakish the cat, though.
Yeah.
Has
exactly.
a tail and
I'm
everything.
I'm gonna send it forward and be like, "Hey, put my friends down." Speaking through my shadow.
What was your check though, Oven?
Oh.
I don't even know if
So
I have
you-
Oven yet.
So you roll twice, right? And then you take the lower one?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, 8.
Okay, he's definitely got both Throck and Oven. And then as your shadow comes up to him, he's just going to like swing at it with the hand holding Throck.
Does it have to dodge it, or is that an attack?
I'm going to roll it as an attack.
Okay.
Yeah. 25.
Yeah, that hits it.
So he just basically waves your shadow away. Then he turns around and yells to one of the other very large giants, "Get the other two! Bring them in!" And starts walking towards the open cliff face. And the other giant comes out. The next largest one, which is another frost giant, comes out and runs up to Darrow and Raylan, and he's going to try and grab you guys.
Let me know when Throck can do something else.
Okay, he gets a 28 to grab Darrow.
Okay. And before he grabs me, instead of rolling to resist, I'm gonna just make another shadow.
Okay.
Copy.
Well, you still have to do the. I know.
Oh, the check?
Yeah, you still have to do the check to see if you can avoid the grapple, or just let him, get you.
Yeah, I'm letting him.
Okay. And then Raylan, what's your
Second
grapple
lead.
check?
What do I add to the check?
Either athletics or acrobatics, whichever's better.
13.
Okay, so
Forgetting how acrobatic I am.
this guy easily gets both of you in his hands, and all the giants go back inside, and these two that are holding you guys just go in the doors, and they carry you into a freezing cold cavern, and then the doors behind you slam shut with a mighty echo, and that is where we are going to end for tonight.
Oh.
Question:
Yeah.
the giant that picked us up, is he? You said he's a frost giant.
The one that got you is a frost giant, yes.
So his hands are cold. Shut up, Siri.
Yeah, they feel pretty cold to you.
Darn it! I was hoping to at least be warm.
Not in Jotunheim, sir.
Yeah.
Only
All
the
right.
fire damage, maybe.
All right. Well, good game,
Wow.
everyone.
Yay.
That was intense game.
Okay.
Thank you, Rod of
Seriously.
Destiny. Thank you, Canuck. Thank you, Fatal Chaos. Thank you, everyone
Rod
else
was on.
who was watching.
Yeah.
Really appreciate all of you.
You guys are
And
awesome.
we'll see everyone again next week at 8:30 Pacific time,
Thanks for coming.
where we will find out what happens within the capital city of Jotunheim. All right, guys. Thanks for playing. See you then.
If they
Bye.
eat me, we're gonna find out how soft their insides are.
I know you are, Throck. Don't worry about it.